let's jump into our first topic, man. All right, budgeting. All right, look at budgeting is essential. I feel like the American population really slacks on this end, just money management in general. It's very hard to, keep up with everything. We're distracted here. Facebook and everybody are targeting us with different type of stuff. We have short attention spans, buying up stuff, TikTok shop. I'm a victim of this also. So definitely wanted to jump into this budgeting. But all right, why budgeting is essential. All right, of course, the most common sense and number one thing is it tracks income and expenses, right? So do talk about this a lot when I'm helping people find extra money here and there. People only think that the only way to earn more income is to work more or work more hours, when that's not true. The easiest way to earn more income, all right, is to cut your expenses. Okay, so if you're spending 5K a week, right, and you cut 250 a week, that's 1,000 a month. So you went from 5,000 to 4,000, right? You just earned yourself an extra $1,000. So that's going to be the easiest way, right? Just cutting your expenses. And I'll go over some different methods here, but just wanted to give you guys a quick preview. Right, so why budgeting is essential: avoids overspending and living paycheck to paycheck. This is a phenomenon. All right, this is a phenomenon. So, you know, 20, 30, 40 years ago, it was a lot easier for you to be a single parent household, or, a single income household, and you would have enough money, to last the whole month and some left over. Right, but things have changed. All right, things have changed. So we just have to be a little bit more smarter with our money. You don't have to, you know, eat noodles and, starve yourself, but you do have to be a little bit more smart, right? A little bit more strategic. All right, and why budgeting is essential: creates a path to financial freedom. Would you look at that? Financial freedom. All right, so types of budgeting methods. I'm gonna just give you guys a couple basic ones. The 50-30-20 rule. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of this one before. 50-30-20 equals up to 100%. So half of your check goes to your needs, right? Half. That's pretty much for all of us. Now you can tweak these numbers a little bit, but I just want to give you guys some basic stuff. So 50% of that check needs to go to your needs. 30%, okay, 30% goes to your wants. So I think that number is a little bit too high. Like I said, you guys can move the percentages around a little bit, but this says 30% goes to your wants and then 20% goes to savings and debt. I think this is a little outdated, right? I think it should be, 50% needs, 30% savings and paying off debt, and then 20% wants, right? Or even lower, okay? Because when you're trying to budget, when you're trying to save, when you're planning for something, all right, so those percentages need to change. All right, next one is zero-based budgeting, all right, where every dollar has a job. Okay, so you get your 5K or your 4K or whatever you're living on, and each dollar is allocated. Like there's no wiggle room for anything. That one's super tough. You got to have a lot of financial education if you're going to use that method. I don't even do that. The zero-based budgeting is very strict. So people use a zero-based budgeting when they have, if they're planning to get a house, planning to get a car, they got a vacation or something like that coming up. That's where the zero-based budgeting comes in. I don't think that's a long-term solution, right? Because you don't have any wiggle room for anything. Okay.